It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Davante Adams. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Raiders and the Patriots, next on EA Sports.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. On first down, Madden. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better. That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Back to throw. Madden escaping the pressure right. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Madden, that's caught at the 1. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They go with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I will continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rolling to his left. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. Madden. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And down he goes is taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Operating from the gun. Madden, flush to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis. And now here come the Raiders.
Here we go, Shaq.
Throwing on first down. Madden eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a throw here, hauled in. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you.
And got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jamison Williams, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went.
He threw his league-best 35th touchdown pass of the year on that last. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And this is caught by Williams. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Madden. Williams brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. A final shot before break. Madden throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime. Halftime up. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
That's taken in by Watson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And Devontae's going to have a Raiders first down as he'll take this down inside the 45. Off-play action. Madden. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 40 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter. we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. On first down, Madden. He hits Adams complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's second down at 5. Back to throw. Madden. And it's complete to Adams. He's got room to roam. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams adding to his NFL record in touchdowns. And the Raiders extend their lead yet again. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And I'm just wondering how many yards is he going to throw for? We're only in the third quarter. He's just thrown for.
Let's go now. Smash, smash. Ready?
Off the play fake. Madden rolling to his right. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go, shot. Let's go.
Off play action. Madden. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown. Davante Adams. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. The Raiders offense ready to go. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Off the play fake. Madden escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert from their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Off play action. Madden on the move. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Off the play fake. Madden.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Their passing game has been...
The Raiders heading out to take over.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll take him. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Off play action. Madden.
He'll let this go for Adams. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jacobs now. Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is. I want
Okay, ready? Ready. Here we go, shot! Shot! Ready! Ready, ready! Come on, come on! Hut!
It's week 14 of the NFL, and we're going to look here at Davante Adams. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in...
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field.
Ready. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. His throw incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Throwing on first down. Madden. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And with that last reception, we have just witnessed an NFL record. He's gone over 1,964 yards receiving now on the year as he moves past 2012 Calvin Johnson for the most in one season in NFL history. When you think about it, for a league that's been around for over 100 years, that is no small feat. So congratulations to him.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. He took out some anger, some apparent anger against that defense. The yards just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, he was just running up and down the field doing whatever he wanted. By the end of the game, he was seeing 2, sometimes 3 defenders on every snap. Yet he was still making play after play. It's like he was running routes versus air in practice.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this... Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Madden.
He finds Mayer here.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. Back to throw again.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. But
He had the touchdown run on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half, as his guys start here with a 1st and 10.
off play action. Madden sliding out of the pocket. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, these 2 teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. Now 2nd and 5. In motion right, that's Williams.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Madden.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Looking to throw. Madden. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Let's go now.
Williams, a man in motion right. On 1st and 10. Madden. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st down. Madden rolling to his right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Throwing on 1st down. Madden. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams, touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
And partner, they found a gap there on the...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He found Davante Adams.
Come on, set. Ready.
Off the play fake. Madden, he'll buy some time right. Down the sideline he goes. And down to the 28-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Certainly a rarity for all but an elite couple of quarterbacks in this league to have a 100-yard day on the ground. Heck, even running backs don't hit the mark as often as they used to. Nice to see them keep calling his number once they saw he's in line for a special game.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw. Madden eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Third down and 1.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Madden to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarter.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right? You
would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
On the ball, now.
On 1st and 10, Madden. Caught by Mayer. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Off-play action. Madden. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jamison Williams.
36 yards.
And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. A good pickup there, a 22.
Let's go now.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madden flushed out right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Off the play fake. Madden.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jamison Williams
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for... The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jameson Williams. 58 yards. And the Raiders are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. Boy, he has been fun to watch. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Come on, set! Ready.
Off play action. Madden out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Break!
Off the play fake. Madden, they'll roll him out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from the 20. And the Raiders are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on. So out come the Raiders. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but on first down, Madden. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been
down the numbers. There he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it.
Ready, set! Set, go!
Throwing on first down. Madden. That is caught. It's Williams.
Now he's into the clear again. Jameson Williams.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full...
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Las Vegas,
the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with a Kansas.
Hey, can we get that music turned up?
Ready? Ready? Ready up! Go! Set! Ready? Set it! Set it! Down! Hot, hot! Let's go now! Ready, ready?